We continue to follow the protests happening on college campuses across the country in response to the ongoing fighting between Israel and Hamas. Tuesday, News 3 brought you here to the campus of Christopher Newport University, where a protest was taking place. So now I'm getting some perspective on all of these protests from a political expert. That is some of what you would have heard and seen both on and off campus here at Christopher Newport University Tuesday night. Wednesday, all was quiet, but that doesn't mean the protests are over.
Everyone involved, everyone who's not here protesting with us, everyone who is standing with Israel, who's standing with apartheid should be ashamed of themselves.
It's stunning to see the amount of hatred that's in people today.
I think that we're just seeing the start.
Dr. Eric LaVille believes a presidential election being about 3 months away by the time students return to campuses across the country for the fall semester later this year will inspire continued protests.
We're going to see a lot more activity, a lot more protests, a lot more energized activity on both sides.
The idea of using the National Guard to respond to protests on college campuses has come up in discussion in recent days.
We've seen in history that definitely does not work.
On a national political talk show, Virginia U.S. Senator Tim Kaine said he is not in favor of using the National Guard, but when asked about this by News 3 in a statement, Kaine said in part there needs to be some control. He said people have a First Amendment right to make their voices heard on issues that matter to them and should do so in accordance with university policies and local and federal laws.
I think it's very possible if we see protests on campuses start to escalate and not become peaceful, and they become more aggressive, more violent, I think you can possibly see the National Guard called in.
We don't plan to stop coming out here. We'll stand in solidarity with the Palestinian people. We'll stand in solidarity with the Palestinian resistance.
Today, when there's hatred, aggression, anti-Semitism, bigotry, we're going to stand in the gap for truth.
LaVille says with this year being a presidential election year, with the election being so contentious and people being so politically divided, he encourages anyone making decisions or anyone participating in activities like these protests to really think before they act. In Newport News, Colter Anstad, News 3.